Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be in Minecraft, as you can see, and we're going to be announcing the winners of my first Minecraft building competition. For those of you who didn't know, over the month of August I was holding a building competition, the first of its kind on my channel, but something I plan on doing more in the future. And there were no guidelines for this other than the fact that it had to be built in the month of August. So we're going to be looking at the participants today, and I was pretty happy with the participation in the tournament. It was the first time I did this, and I chose to not have a theme because I wanted to see if I was going to be able to have enough participants to do this going forward. And I had 5 submissions, which is great. All of them were really awesomely well done builds. I'm looking forward to showing them all to you today. All 5 are going to be showcased in this video. I do have a winner chosen, but winning doesn't really get you too much. If you're on my Discord and you win, I'll give you a special rank that says you're a contest winner. If not, then I don't know, then you could celebrate winning just by winning, I guess. I don't know, but so like I said, the winner will be showcased last in the video. The rest of the participants are not ranked in any particular order. I'm just going to be sort of starting them out, or I'm going to be going through them in a way that I thought would make the video flow well. And so with that being said, let's hop into our first building competition submission. The first submission that we're going to be looking at in today's video is a builder that many of you on my channel will be familiar with because I've showcased some of his content before, and his name is Commentered, well known for his awesome buildings of ships and different vehicles and things like that. He submitted as you can see, a small little diorama, a 1:1 scale of Peleliu, a World War II where World War II battle took place, and he had some really awesome information that with the build page on Planet Minecraft, which I'm going to go over now. And this is why I chose to actually put him first, because he has some really good background. So the Battle of Peleliu, I'm hopefully saying that right, codenamed Operation Stalemate 2 by the United States military, was fought between the US and Japan during the Mariana and Palau campaign of World War II, from September to November 1944 on the island of Peleliu. U.S. Marines of the 1st Marine Division and later soldiers of the U.S. Army's 81st Infantry Division fought to capture an airstrip on the small coral island. This battle was part of a larger offensive campaign known as Operation Forager, which ran from June to November 1944 in the Pacific Theater. Major General William Rupertus, commander of the 1st Marine Division, predicted the island would be secured within 4 days. However, after repeated Imperial Army defeats in previous island campaigns, Japan had developed new island defense tactics and well-crafted fortifications that allowed stiff resistance, extending the battle through more than 2 months. The outnumbered Japanese defenders put up such a stiff resistance, often fighting to the death in the Emperor's name, that the island became known in Japanese as Emperor's Island. In the United States, this was a controversial battle because the island's questionable strategic value and the high casualty rate, which exceeded that of all other amphibious operations during the Pacific War. The National Museum of Marine Corps called it the bitterest battle of the war for the Marines. So as you can see on the build, quite a nice job. He has some good demonstration of the different fortifications that were built at the time, a downed ship, stuff like that, and commented stuff. All in all, is always very good. So if you haven't checked out already, I highly recommend checking out his Planet Minecraft page because he's got some really awesome stuff over there for you to check out. So moving on to the next build. The second build is submitted by a creator named DeltaResearch. Before I get into the actual talking about the build, DeltaResearch does have a YouTube channel, so that will be in the description down below. Something I forgot to mention when I was looking over Commentered's build is that the build page on Planet Minecraft, as well as all of the sort of channels and stuff that each of the submissions has. If a builder has a YouTube or whatever, that'll be linked as well. So be sure to check those out in the description down below. But moving on to the actual build submitted by DeltaResearch, we have a Snowy Island is the name of the build. It's a 1.5K in size build, and there's a little sort of description of what it is. Snowy Island. A small island in the Arctic, untouched for hundreds of years, with temperatures plummeting all the way down to -50. Survival friendly with boosted resources. And so this is available on Planet Minecraft. If you do want to download the map, you have to go to a Discord link that's provided there. But I do have I did really enjoy this world. I thought it's quite well done. The trees are quite nice. They come from a repository that's also listed in the Planet Minecraft page, and has a good blend up from the ocean up into the mountains. The one thing that would have, I thought, made it a little bit more dynamic is if the mountains went a little bit higher, but obviously that would change the sort of entire makeup of the island completely. But it's a build that I really liked looking at, and it was a build that I think is well done. And I've never really, I think terraforming is a really sort of underappreciated sort of skill in Minecraft. It's something that I've always been absolutely awful at. I remember when we were working on different projects on the NiziCraft server, sometimes we we got stuck behind the actual terraforming and making the land masses of the actual projects we were working on. And so Delta did a really good job of doing this on this map, and the hills roll well. The icy valley sort of cuts into the mountain like it would in if this was a real sort of glacier type of island. And the trees are well placed as well. They're sort of clumped together nicely, hidden away from the strong winds of the shore, and tucked into the little sort of canyons of the mountain, so that the cold wind that would kill trees wouldn't be doing that in this case. And so, like I said at the beginning, really nicely done build by DeltaResearch. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out their YouTube channel. So thank you again for the submission, and moving on to the next one. Our next submission is by KoenHendrks. KoenHendrks submitted this through the Planet Minecraft page, and it's a cool little resort. The sort of the map itself is actually named Beach Resort, which is well named. And as you can see, there's two little islands, and I'm not sure whether they're both supposed to be there or it's just supposed to be the main island. So we are going to take a quick look at both of them. The message on the Planet Minecraft page is in letter form, so I'll read that letter to you. Hello everyone, I've been building this map for the past 2 days, and there is possibly still some updates to come. Anyways, I'd like to share the progress I've made thus far. I hope you enjoy this map. I put quite a lot of effort into it. Some of the information about the map. Beach house concept as a single one I've uploaded before. I'm going to cut in here in the middle of the letter. So this is something the style seems really well refined, and it looks I'm as I read this, I'm not surprised that this is something he's done before, because you can tell he's really honed in on the style, and it comes out quite well. Continuing on, one mansion, 2 smaller houses, and 1 stable, as well as a water well and a campfire pit. Some buildings have more things around them, but I felt like this would be one big community, so they would share resources with each other. I made it so that there was one main building with secondary stuff around it. You could use this base / map for survival purposes with a nice look. And then he just says enjoy. And I do like this build. It's a style I've never been able to sort of master, or even I've never attempted that much, because I know that I wouldn't be good at it. But you can really see the contrast between the sort of white on the bottom floor and the darker second floor. It looks quite nice with the blue colored roof. And you really do get that sort of tropical vibe off of the whole build. And I sort of, when I look at the build, I sort of think of it more as not necessarily a North American beach, but more of a beach you'd find in like the French Polynesia, for example, like Bora Bora area. And it is quite nice. One thing that is obviously missing is interiors, but that's something that you could even do in survival or in creative if you wanted to add onto the map yourself. It is available for download on Planet Minecraft, so if you want to go and do that yourself. But the build, all in all, really well done, and I appreciate the submission. So thank you again, KoenHendrks, and be sure to check out that page in the description down below. Our next submission is from a builder called Tom2000 on Planet Minecraft. He was a little bit late submitting the project, but it was such a well done project that I did want to make sure to get it in here, just because I hadn't filmed the video yet. So I figured why not add some extra content for you guys to check out. Tom's build is named Jungle Castaway Survival Spawn, and it's a really nice island. I'm really the details of it and the contrast, and I really like this map quite a bit. I've actually asked Star if we can add it to the NiziCraft server in the middle of the sort of world somewhere. But here's what the post on Planet Minecraft reads. This map is intended to give the survival player a great start in a new world. Normal vanilla terrain is generated outside of the starting area. This map consists of a big tropical island, approximately 240 by 400 blocks, with custom trees, a small tribal village, a small camp, some ruins and caves, and a dungeon. This village contains villagers and some workstations to help players get going with the 1.14 mechanics. And then there's some questions that you can sort of read through yourself just about the map and whether you can use the map for your own sort of purposes and all that kind of stuff. But as we sort of fly through the map, obviously we're going to be looking at these buildings and the details. And I think the detail of it is what really sets it apart. You have this sort of shipwreck on the shore. You have little buildings tucked away. I love the change in watercolor in the middle of the island. I think that looks really, really nice. You have the sort of trapdoor, the adding of the sort of details of different types of jungle blocks and jungle trapdoors, and the villagers, and everything just ties together really, really nicely on this map. And I'm not going to go through all the details because I do want everyone to sort of go and download these maps on their own and explore them on their own time. And this map especially is really sort of, there's such a diversity of things that you can find on, and it is something that you could really spend a lot of time on. And if you did want to just load it up and play for yourself on it, it's a great sort of, the intention of the map by Tom is really well executed, and it is a great starting island, and it's an island that I would find myself probably just staying on and traveling out to get resources and coming back to the island if this was something that I'd be playing on personally. But again, thank you to Tom 2000 for the submission. Really awesome submission, and I encourage you to check it out in the description down below. And lastly, the winner of my first Minecraft building competition is RGBtrygard with his build called Fyrwood. Fyrwood is available on the Planet Minecraft page for viewing, but not for downloading. He has a small description of the project, but the project really speaks for itself. And the only description he has on the Planet Minecraft page is an underground elvish village with a giant tree. And then he credits the builders as himself, as well as, as well as Omnomnomnath. Let's try that. Omnomnomnath, and some minor help from Stored Gaming. And so the build is quite nice and quite sort of in depth, and I really sort of, it's another style I've never really experimented with, and that was something that I was hoping to see and was able to see in this building competition, was a bunch of submissions that I am not able to do. We had the terraforming, we had the sort of beach house or the beach resort style that I couldn't do, this underground elvish village, which is something that I've never even thought about doing, and I don't think I have the skills to do, to be completely honest, as well as this sort of the recreation of a World War II scene, which is more something my style of recreating something that actually exists, as well as the jungle Castaway Island. All 5 submissions were really things that I don't think I'd be able to do, as well as the people who did them. So it was super awesome to sort of be able to have this happen, and the building competition went better than I could have expected, to be honest. I was worried I wouldn't have any submissions at all. I ended up with 5 really, really great submissions. So I just want to thank everyone who did submit a build for this competition. Obviously, as I mentioned before, the winner, RGBtrygard, will have a special rank on the Discord, which will give you recognition for your success. And if there's anything that you guys think should be done for the next building competition, because I do want to do more of these in the future, be sure to let me know. Let me know what you thought was good about this competition. Let me know how you think I can do this better in the future. Whether you want specific themes, and if you do want themes, recommend what theme you want in the comments down below. And share these kind of competitions with your friends, right? This is a chance to grow the channel, but also to have some really awesome builds showcased. So if you do have any good builds, I'd love to see them, and keep sending them to me, because just because they aren't entered in a competition doesn't mean that I won't showcase them. As many of you probably know, I do Planet Minecraft showcase videos quite frequently, and there's something that I enjoy doing, and that was sort of my inspiration behind this competition. And so if you have a project on Planet Minecraft that you'd like, just you'd like me to showcase, hop into the Discord, share it with me in Pulp chat, and there's a chance I'll showcase it in the video. So that is everything. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're a returning viewer and you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a favorite. And also be sure to check out all the submissions in the description down below. Give them some love if you thought they were good. Thank you again to all the people who submitted builds. I appreciate it. Without you guys, this video would have been a complete failure. So I thank you again for your submissions. My name is Gamefruitpulp. This has been Minecraft, and I will catch you guys all next time. Have a good one.